Okay, so the energy has been very trying and they've been spot on for me. So, and I know they've been spot on for a lot of you. So I'm doing a pick a card. You concentrate on your cards because Spirit sees your life from start to finish. You know which card you're going to pick. Don't cheat yourself, don't change your mind. Stick to the card that you pick. I'm going to lay out 3 cards and 3 past life cards. And then each reading is going to be 3 tarot. So pick which number you want, 1, 2 or 3, get it in your head. And then when it comes out, concentrate on your card. You ready? There they are. So 1, 2, 3. Which one's it going to be? Keep your eye on your cards. Pause the video if you need to concentrate. And after this I'll do a random read. Be a life read, not a love read, not a daily, just a life read. I think we need some extra advice going into the next few days. It's going to be emotional. Don't let your emotions get the better of you. There we are. So, I'm going to timestamp it. Choose your cards now, and then I'll begin. Read 1 will be at 3 minutes. I'm going to wait. For the first read, we've got accept the emotions, a Cancer energy, probably a male, could be an early Cancer, a Gemini cusper, or a late Cancer, a Leo cusper. Somebody who is self-medicating, drink, alcohol, drugs. Somebody who's very depressed, drained of energy. Just when they are, love comes in. Accept that love. It's all cups, it's all love. You've got to accept it. Egypt, past life. What does Egypt stand for? You could have been an Egyptian person. You could have been an Egyptian slave. Anything. So let's see. Egypt. It's about pyramid power. If you don't know what that is, it's a type of meditation. It amplifies your power. Negative patterns, refusing to heal. You have to accept that it's time to heal. Gardening, pulling, rooting out weeds. Astronomy and astrology is massively important now. Ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs, statues, ornaments, beliefs and travel. Some of you may be visiting Egypt, working with a therapist to heal old toxic situations and traumas. Open up, let people in, let them know, speak to someone, if you have to, a professional. Lodeward, wisdom, power, and transformation. You are needing to transform your energy. And number 22, the Fool's Journey. Don't be afraid. Blodderwood, pronounced Blodaiworth, means flower face. What a pretty name. Or the ancient word for owl. It's surrounded from left to right by oak pollen, so the Cancer energy. Broom flower and meadowsweet flower. The oak is a symbol of life, strength and stability. Broom is associated with the heart, so again love, and sweeping away what is no longer needed. Meadowsweet was highly prized by the Celts and used at weddings and burials. So, something may end, something new beginning. It's a beautiful woman created by two magicians from the flowers of the oak, broom and meadowsweet. However, she was created to be the wife of Lugh, whom she did not love and who was unfaithful. And we may have an unfaithful partner there. So she conspired to have him killed by her lover. A bit harsh. He managed to escape and was healed. But for this act, she was turned into an owl by the same magician. Celtic legends were mostly passed down through tales like these. So karma was served. Women were sometimes representative of the land, and the owl would normally signify transformations. So growing things and the garden is important, but nothing can grow in barren lands. There are many messages we can take with us from this card. The goddess was created for something she did not want. Is there something you are doing that you do not love or feel like you have been trapped into doing? Do you long for another job, another relationship, another life? It may be time to find a way out of where you are and find your passion. Allow your true being to come forth. Only through a deep transition or death of some sort can you expect something different to what you have now. It may take a lot of courage and it may take help from another source, but the outcome shows transition and wisdom. The owl has long been the symbol of wisdom. The owl sees through the darkness and seeks what it needs with great accuracy. Calling on the wisdom of the owl or those with the owl as a spirit animal will help you see through the masks and illusions before you. There is no hiding from an owl. It seeks out the truths and seldom misses what it goes after. What must you leave behind to claim your strength and wisdom? In the end, only you can choose your path. So look to see if you see an owl, because that will be your totem. It's a sign that you're on the right path. So, read 2 will start at 9 minutes. Here we go then. Read 2. Again, a king who's clear-minded. Harsh, maybe. Professional. Good advice from a doctor, priest or lawyer. No action is being taken and no apology should be given. Libra. Male. And it could be a very strong Libra feminine. It's also early Libras, which is Virgo Libra, or a Libra Scorpio. No action for one day. No apology. Hell will freeze over first. So what is this about? You've prayed for something. Possibly you was a monk or a nun in a past life. Yeah, 16. Caridian. Transformations and knowledge. We had transformation in the previous card. So changes are taking place for all of us. The monk or the nun. Life of isolation rules devotion. Though comfortable, it means being alone and may interfere with relationships. A possible need to consult a professional, what did I say? The professional male, doctor, priest or lawyer. Possibly a psychologist or a spiritual mentor. Spiritual mentor is there. Vows severed. A vow of poverty means struggling financially. Chastity, feeling undeserving. Don't feel bound by promises or vows that no longer serve you. Caridian. She was a bit misguided, I'm afraid. Number 16, massively important. So the 16th tomorrow could well be important to some. Or those born on that day, anyway you see that number. She was the shapeshifter, the underworld goddess. She stirred the pot. Those that stir the pot should be made to lick the stick. She left somebody else in charge, so she wasn't responsible. She expected others to do her work. And he sucked 3 drops off his thumb, and from that potion he was bestowed knowledge, magic, and the shape-shifting skills. They chased each other, shape-shifting into many manner of animals to escape, so somebody maybe wants to escape. But eventually he was eaten. His life force merged with hers and she became pregnant. So there may be an unwanted pregnancy. She couldn't bear to keep him, but he was a beautiful child. So she bundled him off and set him upon the water, where he was later adopted. So some of you may have been adopted. It is said that he grew up to be the famous Taliesin, the greatest wizard that ever lived. A transformation is likely, but if you're not already beginning one, first it is necessary to gather all the correct ingredients and place them in the mixing pot, being careful to ensure that everything is in its place at the correct time, which may mean certain astrological points in a time also. So again, they're going back to the astrology. Find out what your birth chart is. There's many free chart things on Google. You need your time of birth. If not, it won't tell you everything, but even if you haven't got it, do it, because the astrology will help you immensely over the next few weeks. You will not be the same afterwards, and this is usually a good thing, no matter how you might perceive it at the time. Just as a story on shapeshifting goes, so too it is important to shapeshift or be adaptable to every different situation. What in your life can you apply this to? Where do you need to adapt or adopt a different way of being? Look at each situation and decide what qualities you need most to navigate your way through. It's about thinking and doing things differently in order to obtain a different outcome. What magic will you put into the cauldron? It's also known as the moon goddess, another significant sign of cycles and change. Everything is in a state of flux right now. The only constant in life is change. A time to roll with the flow. Look at yourself and your life and see what needs to change, needs to move, needs to grow. Let it in, don't resist. This is a gift of change. What are you ready to create? Fantastic. And we're coming up to 15. So 15 is when we will start the next one. Then we have your illness and bad temper, karmic situations, issues with the heart, the back, a struggle, an internal struggle within yourself, a woman scorned, perhaps a Leo, 8 or 26 is negative. A woman who's confused, an Aquarius female maybe, or an Aquarius cusper of any gender. It could be an early Aquarius, which is Capricorn Aquarius. It can be a late Aquarius, which is Aquarius Pisces. Somebody damaged. 10 of Wands, a heavy burden to carry. This is something that needs to end. Illness, bad temper and power struggles. You can't see the wood for the trees. The trees. Druids, prophecies. Somebody told you this would happen. The willow bark medicine. So any herbal medicines that come from the bark of trees. Perhaps cinnamon even. Tree people, connect with the trees for healing knowledge and inner peace. So get out in nature. And number 7 is a gift. Communication, gifts and crystals. So the tri-spiral symbol in the background is the famous rock carving inside the chamber of Newgrange. I received gift indeed from an elemental messenger one morning, holding out a double terminated quartz crystal. Her message was clear. Crystals help with all communication with the other realms, like a two-way radio, so they amplify your reception. Quartz crystal in particular is an amplifier and therefore aids with our perception of energy. That's why radios pick up on signals and TVs. And also allows messages from the other realms to make their message stronger. Quartz comes in many shapes and sizes and is also a constituent of many other crystals. We can use it as a substitute for any crystal we don't have. Due to its ability to allow channeled energy to work through it, we are also able to use it to help with our communications with other beings, like elementals, for example. So the number 7 is massively important. We are in the 7th month, but look for that number, or it may mean something important to you. The gift that making contact with the other realm brings is truly something to be grateful for. Understanding that there are other realms coinciding with our own may be something foreign to you, because in Western society we are led to believe that in order for something to be true, it must be backed by science or proven to exist. The other realms require your faith and belief first in order to see or sense them. In drawing this card, it may be showing us that something positive is coming our way. The outcome is favourable, or it is time to make contact with the other realms and the elementals. Ask them to make themselves known to you, invite them into your world, and ask yourself what you can give in return. It doesn't need to be anything material. It can simply be an act of kindness for someone else, or pay it forward, a kind deed. See the gift in everything, and even the situations that you feel are negative. There is always a lesson for growth in every situation. So ask for the gift of wisdom that the elementals can give you. Get rid of this heavy burden. It was not yours to start with. It could involve a Leo or those born on the 8 or 26, or living at number 8 or 26. Wherever you see that number is negative. I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for listening. Bye.